There we go. Alright, what is good? What is up? It's Jordan or Texans Thoughts. And we're back with another live stream, and we got some exciting news. Potentially. I know. All off season, all up until this point, we've heard rumor after rumor, report after report that the Texans are closing in on a trade for Deshaun Watson to some sort of team. The Dolphins, the freaking Eagles, the Panthers, the Broncos. We heard them all right? There's been non-stop reports. And for most of the entire offseason, the Houston media hasn't really said nothing about it. It's mainly been some major media people, some reporters of other teams, some Dolphins reporters getting in on it, some Eagles reporters getting in on it, stuff like that, right? And so when I saw that, it made me think of just, Deshaun, his agent. They're playing the leverage game. That's what they're doing. That's why they're throwing these reports out there, trying to drum up some interest, trying to show, hey, look, there's a bidding war here. Deal's getting close. You guys better do something. And trying to force the Texans to cave to these offers. That's what it seemed like to me. That's what it seemed like to a decent amount of people. And so why have things changed this week? Well, based off of who the information is coming from. Who the information is coming from. That's an important one. Where are we getting this information? And it starts with the local guys. What I mentioned before, the local guys didn't chime in before. They even shut it down. Said that they weren't that close. Two of the best guys in the business, probably the two best guys in Houston business, Aaron Wilson and Mark Berman. All right, Aaron Wilson says Texans are continuing to discuss potential trade of Pro Bowl, blah, 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 blah. Hopes of hammering out a deal with the Dolphins. Nothing done yet, but there are moving parts involved. And that lines up with what Mark Berman is saying that they're working towards a deal, could get done before the deadline. They hope to get it done before the deadline. And Aaron's part about there's other moving parts involved, that lined up with what Benjamin Albright was saying, another well-renowned reporter, and him saying that there's interest from the Washington football team and the Denver Broncos on Tua Tagovailoa. So we connect all these pieces together. We also know that it's reported Nick doesn't really care for Tua as a quarterback. And so we connect all these pieces together, and we can tell that, the Dolphins are trying to make moves, moving Tua, so they can get the capital to move for Watson. Once that moving part is done, then you can go get the big fish, right? So it is all tying together now, and it seems like this NFL trade deadline is what's going to really push this deal to be happening. And so, Deshaun's been trending past 2 days. And so those were the main tweets I'm going to look at yesterday. And now today there's been some more things thrown out there. I don't know how true or not these new things are. Because, again, they're not the Houston people. This dude says that we're not even getting close to 2 number ones and 2 number twos. I don't know how true that is because I don't feel like Nick would cave for a deal less than that, less than what he wanted. Where else? Yeah, so Cody Davis also said that the whole Tua to Washington thing, that was another well-renowned guy in the Houston media who I trust. The Panthers recently have been hopping in on it, apparently. Who else retweeted it? From Tony Pauline at PFN. So, I don't know, man. All I know is that things are progressing with the Dolphins. I don't know too much about the Panthers, but I think it is time to believe that things are heating up because of what these two veterans of the industry have to say about it. Especially Berman. Berman don't really spew bullshit, in my opinion. Let's see what the chat is saying. $10 from Joshua Stanley. Thank you, my guy. He says, praying for a fruitful return. Please serve it, Nick. Bless us with a bountiful harvest. Oh, man. Please, Nick. You stood your ground for this long. And that's why I don't see this trade going down without him getting the return that he wants. He stood his ground for this long. Why not wait till the rest of the season, right? If you aren't going to do that, then it's for a reason. And it's because the price has finally met what you want. So hopefully, man, at the very least, it's got to be 2 firsts, 2 seconds. I think you can push for a 3rd first. If Miami can get that type of capital, can get like a 2nd and a 3rd, maybe 4th for Tua, then that makes them a little bit more inclined to part with that 3rd first. They got to do it, man, because Miami is in a horrible, horrible position right now. They are, 1-5 as well? Their season's on the line. Chris Greer, the GM. Who's the head coach? Brian Flores, the head coach. Their asses are on the line right now. So this is their desperation move. Go get the franchise quarterback. They've seen enough from Tua. And go turn their season around. So they got pressure, man. They got pressure. Apparently we got a good meme in the Discord. Oh, man. I don't even know how to... Oh, okay. I can read one of those. I don't know the rest of those. If you want to know what I'm talking about, you got to hit the join button. You got to join the Texans Last team to know what goes on in this exclusive Discord. I ain't going to show it. I ain't going to show it on stream. Alrighty. Now that we have my little rant out the way about what's different about these Deshaun Watson rumors, let's get to the most fun part of the day, because I do got to go in, what time is it? 50 minutes. I'm setting an alarm for 50 minutes. I promised to be done and out of this stream in 1 hour. We've already hit 9 minutes. So I'm setting an alarm. Once this alarm goes off, y'all, I'm shutting off the stream. I'm sorry. I apologize. But it's got to be done. All right. Definitely against terms of service. Yeah, Willie, that too. That too. All right. Let's use my favorite. We're going to use multiple mock draft simulators here today. My favorite is the Draft Network. We're going to use Sports Illustrated. We're going to use Pro Football Networks, whichever ones y'all want to do. But I'm going to start with the Draft Network here because I have their premium subscription, and so I can make trades very easily. Thank God. It says I have the wrong username or password. Psych. Okay. Jordan Pun 88. Maybe it's that one? Please be that one. I'll share my screen for y'all in a second. Do PFF. What picture we get in return? We're going to talk about that in a second. Quinn says, okay, but if Watson went to a team, would they immediately start him or like build up a controversy just to keep him benched? I think they would immediately start him as long as he's not suspended, which he might be. Alright, which one has my freaking premium account, bro? Log in. Ooh. Jordan at TexansUnfiltered.com. Is it this? Alright, psych, we ain't using this. We ain't using this. Does PFF allow you to do trades without having to pay? Ziad, you know? When do we get Taylor back? They don't know. They still don't know. But apparently Mills is starting this week versus the Cardinals. If we want to talk about the Cardinals real quick, we gonna get our ass whooped. No other way to put it. Yeah, I don't even know if he would get to play or if he would have to go to court or something. I don't know, man. I don't know. I think so. Okay, let's try PFF for Ziad. PFF mock draft simulator. Let me share my screen with y'all. Here we are. Alrighty. Why are the Minnesota Vikings first? What is this order? This is just a random ass. This is not sorted in any sort of... I don't know, man. You only do 2 rounds? Okay, that's fine. We'll do a 2-round mock. Never seen these sliders before. Can I do trade? I'm just going to start it and see if I can do trades. Why does it say... What kind of... PFF whack, y'all. This is why PFF whack. This is actually the order. The Minnesota Vikings draft him first. The Giants third. The Giants fourth. What type of... Who they got winning the Super Bowl? They got the Chargers winning the Super Bowl. What the hell? I mean, that's fine. I'm not really mad at that. But this is why I don't use PFF, y'all. This is why their grades whack. What the heck? Use Draft Network. Yeah. I'm going to have to use the draft network, and I'm going to just have to control the freaking Dolphins. And I'm just going to have to control the Dolphins as well. We're going to do a 3-round mock. Actually, let's start with a 2-round mock. We're going to imagine that Deshaun Watson is traded for the Dolphins. They only have one first-round pick in 2022, and that's via the Niners. I believe that pick is slotting in at 13th. Some places say 18th, but it kind of depends because they're tied with a bunch of teams with the same record. So we're going to say he's traded for that 2022 first, then a 2022 second, and a 2023 first, and a 2023 second. So we're just going to do the 2 firsts, 2 seconds type of thing for now. Actually, you know what? I'll throw in a 3rd second, because I know the Dolphins have 2 seconds this year in 2022. They have their own, and they have the Niners. So I'll make it 2 this year. 2 seconds this year, and a first this year. That's what the Texans will get added. Alrighty. Before I start it, let me read chat really quick. Make sure everyone is not confused, because I did a horrible explanation of that. Beige is in the chat. What's good, my guy? They had the Chargers winning the Super Bowl, right? I don't know what. I mean, I could see it, but I don't know what PFF is on. The Vikings had the number 1 overall pick. The Titans somehow ended up with the 5th. We were right in having the 2nd. The Jaguars have the 15th. They got the Bengals at 29. They got the Bengals. All right. Do Washington football team too. See, I don't think Tua's going to get a first-round pick, Joey. I hear you. I know there's interest there, and they might be bidding with Denver, but I find it hard to believe he'll get a first-round pick. I think he might get a second. 15th, right? Okay, here, I'll show y'all. I don't know what PFF is on. Trash-ass grades. Trash-ass mock draft simulator. I'm kidding. I love you, PFF. Pay me, please. But yeah. They got the Jaguars at 15th. They got the Cardinals lower than the Jags. They got the Bengals at 29th. They got the Lions somehow at 30th. I don't know what order they did. Maybe I was supposed to move the order around. Maybe I fucked up. Maybe that's my bad. But we ain't doing that. We doing the draft network. They know what the fuck they're doing. This order looks a lot better. So without further ado, let's get into it. This first draft is basically what I would do if I was a GM. And then we'll do one having your guys' input. We'll do one imagining, like trying to predict what the Texans will actually do. So first one, I'm going to run through it a little quicker because it's just me. But if Kayvon Thibodeau is off the board at that point, I'm going to try and trade down. Probably in the 5 to 7 range. Pick up another first. So maybe I'm trading down to 6 with the Eagles. So that they can take a quarterback. And then I get 6 and say 13 for 2. Or 6 and 9 for 2. Something like that. But since they are not allowing me to sign into my premium account for whatever the reason, we just gonna stay here and take the next best player, which to me is either Kyle Hamilton or Aiden Hutchinson. And this is an interesting debate to me because historical, like, positional value tells you to go for Aiden Hutchinson. He's the best, second best edge rusher. And edge rushers fuel defenses. You got to start with the trenches, in my opinion. And safeties, they just don't get drafted that high. Not top 2. I mean, think about who's the best safety in the league. Even if Kyle Hamilton ends up being the best safety in the league, ends up being Justin Simmons, Jesse Bates, Minkah Fitzpatrick. I mean, he's not like the guy you build around a defense as much as a pass rusher would be. So with that in mind, I would go Aiden Hutchinson number 2. That's what I would do. Go build the trenches. You pair up him and John Grenard together on that D-line. That's going to feast. Because we know Lovie Smith's system. We know that he's not going to blitz. He's not going to do a lot of disguises and stuff. He's going to rely on the defensive line to get pressure. And so we need these guys to get home. We need these guys to hide our shoddy cornerbacks and horrible secondary. So let me go get Aiden Hutchinson, pair him up with John Grenard, and that's a nasty duo of the future, man. And you're set at defensive end forever. Forever. And now look at this. Look at this back at 18 with the Dolphins pick via the 49ers. So boo the 49ers rest of the season. And I got a tough decision between Gardner and Linderbaum here. I was only looking at Gardner and thinking this was going to be an easy decision. But y'all know my love for Tyler Linderbaum. Best center in the draft, best center in a few years, best center since probably Travis Frederick. All pro type of guy. But I also think Ahmad Gardner can be that. And so I think I might just have to go Gardner there. Nah. I'm going to go trenches. Both picks, I'm going to go trenches. That's how I like to build my team. If I was a GM, I'm building the trenches. Because this year, we might not get a quarterback, but we got to lay the foundation for when we do get a quarterback on both sides of the ball. Build the trenches on both sides of the ball. That's what wins championships, man. And now we're at 34. I'm thinking if we can get a good corner. It doesn't look like it. I'm not a big fan of Kennard. I don't know why he's ranked so high. He's a right tackle who's supposed to be moving inside the guard. What could we get here? I do like the idea of getting a linebacker, a coverage linebacker. Not a big fan of Christian Harris. I do love Nakobe Dean. I do love Devin Lloyd. Devin Lloyd would be a great Zach Cunningham replacement, will linebacker, but he's actually good in coverage, freak athlete, that type of guy. We could double up on the trenches with Ikem Ekwonu. He's a big, physical dude. I'm not loving the value here. I would honestly probably trade down in real life at this point. But I think for the sake of this mock, I'm going to go ahead and take Devin Lloyd. 6'3", 235. So he's the type of build that Lovie Smith likes with his linebackers. But he can actually cover. So that's going to be huge. Let me look at what chat is saying real quick about my mock. Jason wanted Hamilton. Ryan's go with Aiden. Y'all all wanted Sauce. Yeah, that was a tough decision for me, man. It really was. Sauce Gardner, I think, can be a cornerback one. I think he's similar to Trevon Diggs with his height, length, physicality. You want him in press. And he doesn't get targeted much. He does not. I love Dean, too, Willie. I love Dean. Dean is my linebacker, too. And Devin Lloyd is my linebacker 1. So I just had to take my linebacker 1. I think Lloyd is a bit better in coverage right now. But Dean's still there. I could just knock out my linebacker duo for the foreseeable future. God damn. I won't though. That's too much. I do love Dean though. Georgia Bulldog. He is like a leader of a defense type of guy. He has that heart like Brian Cushing. And he's a great blitzer, man. But I need to see more from him in coverage. With our Mike linebacker, they really need to be good in coverage. So, not sold on him there yet. What I am thinking, though, here is Jalen Catalon. Pair up a feisty, strong safety with Justin Reed. I mean, this dude is like Buda Baker. This dude is like Darnell Savage. He's a bit smaller, but he plays with so much heart. And he flies around the field, man. He flies around the field, makes TFLs, gets picks. So I love him a lot. I might go Jalen Catalon. Who else is there? Wouldn't take a running back this high. I like Henry Oto. I don't know how you pronounce his name. I'm going to fuck that up all year long, just so y'all know. I think he's the best Mike linebacker in the class. I'm going to tweet out some stuff about him tomorrow. I don't mind going Zion Johnson here as a good interior offensive lineman. I think I'm going to go Catalan. He's my guy. Go build the secondary now. So what we've done so far is we've addressed. Oh, is this it? Are we done for the 2 rounds? Okay, nice and easy, quick one. Done for the 2 rounds. I'll recap it once this is through. There we go. Use your picks. So, again, with the Deshaun Watson trade, we gained Miami's 1st round pick and their 2nd round pick of this year. It's possible that we're going to gain Washington football team's maybe 2nd round pick as well, something like that for Tua. We'll do that in the next one. But this would be what a mock draft would look like. A 2-round mock draft would look like if we only got their 1st and their 2nd for this year, and then obviously not including the 2023 stuff. We can't do that mock yet. But Aiden Hutchinson, love him. Pass rusher of the future, double-digit sack guy, perennial Pro Bowler, can make some All-Pros in his career, I think. Tyler Linderbaum, best center since Travis Frederick, All-Pro guy for sure. He finally fixes our woes at center. I'm tired of Nick Martin, tired of Justin Britt, tired of who the hell played today? Justin McCray. Play versus the Colts. Oh my God, don't want to see it. Best center we've had since Chris Myers, and I think he has an even better ceiling than Chris Myers, which is saying a lot. Then you get Devin Lloyd, your coverage linebacker that Lovie Smith actually really desperately needs. And at 34, that's great value for him slipping out of the first round right there. Love that. And then second round pick from Miami Dolphins, Jalen Catalon, man. He's just a baller. He's a playmaker in the back, in the secondary. He's going to get you picks, going to get you PBUs, going to get you TFLs. He's all over the field. I guarantee he'll be a fan favorite to whatever team he goes to. So I like those picks a lot. And now we're going to do another one. No quarterback, yeah. No quarterback in this one. No Spencer Rattler. No Matt Corral. Just how the board fell out, man. It didn't seem like it would be great value to be reaching. You'd have to take one at 2, and then the next pick at 18. I believe they were all gone. For content's sake, can you do one with Washington? You know what, Steve? Just because you asked me, Steve. Just because you asked me. Just because you and Joey. What my team members want, my team members get. So shout out to Steve and Joey. I'm blind. I can't find the Washington football team. There it is. All right, let's do another 2-rounder. We're just going to fly through these, man. We are just going to fly through these. Lions going to take Kayvon again. Let's talk about that real quick, if they're actually going to take Kayvon or not. You guys think he will? They will? The Lions? I mean, they got to be tired with Jared Goff's crummy ass. They got to be. But it's not really worth taking a quarterback at 1. So I get going Kayvon. Alrighty. We're sitting at 2. What you guys want to do? This one is going to have all the input from y'all. So majority of the vote is going to be the pick. So put it in the chat, the name of the player you want me to draft. If you want me to draft Derek Stingley, Kyle Hamilton, Evan Neal, Aiden Hutchinson, anyone. You want me to go ahead and draft Brendan Galloway. All right, if Brendan Galloway wins, then Brendan Galloway wins, right? Whatever y'all want. Let me know. Put it in the chat. We did Aiden Hutchinson last mock. I talked him up. I think Kyle Hamilton would be the next best option if we're going to sit at 2. Because he's a safety that can play anywhere. Free safety, strong safety. He can do some linebacker. He played a lot of nickel corner this year, which I really like him at. And I think he could be a starting nickel corner for a lot of the teams in the NFL. I also really like Evan Neal, left tackle or right tackle. That Pro Bowl type of guy. Amazing pass pro. Amazing elite run blocking. So a lot of good options here at 2. Damn, they got Garrett Wilson ranked 7th. That's high. That is high. Let's see what y'all saying in chat. Let's see. We got 1 for Hamilton. We got 2 for Hamilton. We got 1 for Aiden. We got 1 for Jordan Travis. Got to write down that premium password. I know. I don't know what's going on. I don't know what else it could be. I have the same password for everything I use. So I don't know what the fuck's going on. But looks like Hamilton's gonna take it. Matthew Vos says, no way I would take a safety at 2. That's what makes me hurt, you know? That's what makes me hurt, taking a safety at 2. He's a freak. Don't get me wrong. Best safety in the class, best defensive back in the class, but Hamilton it is, y'all. Seems to be the consensus. Alrighty. Kyle Hamilton at 2. Aiden Hutchinson goes at 3. Stingley. Garrett Wilson at 5 would be high, bro. Ooh, okay. For the content, for Steven, for Joey, let's say somehow Tua gets dealt to the Washington football team for a first-round pick that ends up in the top 10 too. Golly. Y'all imagine we have 2 top 10 picks and then the 18th from the Dolphins? Deshaun Watson, get his ass out of here ASAP for that. Oh, this is easy for me. I know who my pick would be. But this is y'all's mock draft. So what y'all want to do? Y'all want to go Gardner, double up on the secondary? Y'all want to get a wide receiver like Chris Olave, very good route runner type of guy? Y'all want to go Malik Willis or Matt Corral? I'd be a bit better with taking one of those quarterbacks at 8 than at 2. That's for sure. That is for sure. My pick would be Evan Neal. Y'all know me. I forgot to show the screen. My bad. But this is how the board's sitting out at 8. I would go Evan Neal. But I don't think you can go very wrong here. If you want to go corner like Elam or Gardner, I will caution y'all saying that, remember last mock, Gardner was still there at 18. Might not happen this time, but he was there last time. You could go an edge rusher like George Karlaftis. since we missed out on Thibodeau and Hutchinson. He's definitely the third best guy in this class. Or the quarterbacks. What y'all want to do? Give it 5 more seconds. And then we shall see what y'all want to do. Read chat. All right. That's wild, right? I don't know who Noah I is. Noah Igbenegene, something like that. He's a cornerback on the Dolphins that I like. Former first-round pick who hasn't played enough or very well. But he's sitting behind Byron Murphy. Is that his name? The guy from the Cowboys? And Xavier Howard. So, ooh, I see a lot of love for the quarterbacks. All right, Joey says Willis. Okay, I'm going to count Willis on this hand. Willis. Jim says Willis. Cody Lee says, well, Matthew Vo says, well, okay, it looks like the quarterback is it. Jason, I appreciate you holding it down for Neil Gang over here. But it looks like the quarterback is winning it. I like that, man. I'm fine with that. Malik Willis at 8, especially when you have 3 first-round picks. I would agree with that. I'm fine with taking a quarterback there. And Malik Willis definitely has the highest ceiling of any quarterback in this class. His ceiling is freaky. Not only because of what he can do with his legs, which is video game-like shit, craziness, but it's how he extends the plays to throw downfield. That's the next thing for him, because he has a great arm talent for sure. And what he needs to work on that can make him so dangerous is, scrambling, but then not just instantly tucking it and running. Scramble, force the defense to come get you, then you toss it downfield. Then you're cooking with gas, man. Woo! And there you go. Ahmad Gardner is sitting right there at our next pick. Our third first-round pick of this draft. Ahmad Gardner would definitely be a great guy to get. Cornerback 1. As a reminder, we took Kyle Hamilton and then Malik Willis. So we could get another guy in the secondary. We really beefed that up. Or we can go offensive line. Again, I love Tyler Linderbaum. If you guys want a wide receiver, pair it with Nico Collins and Brandon Cooks, because Brandon Cooks will probably be gone after 2 years. Treylon Burks will be a great get, or Jahan Dotson. Jahan Dotson is a Brandon Cooks clone. So if y'all love Brandon Cooks and what he's doing for this offense, you better get on the Jahan Dotson hype train, because this man is literally a clone of Brandon Cooks. 5'11", 184, speedster. Absolute speedster. What other guys would I consider here? I wouldn't go this far down, that's for sure. I would pick between Ahmad Gardner. I would pick between Linderbaum, Burks, or Dotson. I would even consider Kenyon Green as a guard. He's not as athletic as I would like my offensive lineman, but I would consider him. But let's see what y'all gotta say in the chat. Jahan Dotson, Ryan's on my team with that. Let's go. I like him a lot. Sauce, Jahan Dotson, then we can forward. Okay, so that's 1 for Jahan Dotson. I think Ryan says, Beige is saying he agrees with Ryan, so that's 2 for Jahan Dotson. Willie Boy P goes with Linderbaum. Jim says he's tired of having a trash secondary, so let's go corner. So that's probably for Sauce. So we got 2 for Sauce, 2 for Dotson, and 1 for Linderbaum. All right. I'm going to give it till 6:32, so that'll probably be 8:32 for y'all. Give it 1 more minute for y'all to vote. And then I'm going to make an executive decision and overrule between Dotson and, who's the other one? Sauce. Got to keep up with KC. Dotson all day. All right, there it is. That makes it 3-2 for Jahan Dotson. I absolutely love this dude. Let me share my screen. Wide receiver out of Penn State. He's a senior. He could have came out last year and done really damn good for himself, but he wanted to elevate his talent or elevate his stock even more, so he returned. He's dealt with horrible quarterback play his entire career, but this man is so electric, so smooth and explosive. He sells his routes really well too. He's not just the speedster who can't run routes. Like, he's really good at selling double moves. And that's why it reminds me so much of Brandon Cooks, because Brandon Cooks as well is very good at running routes. And we're seeing that these past few years with the Texans. So Ryan says it perfectly. He's a Z type of wide receiver. So you have Nico as your X, which is your big physical guy. Beat press with him. And then Dotson is your speedy guy. You can move him around. You can motion him, attack deep, keep up with the Chiefs. You need that explosive element in your offense. So him and Nico complement each other so damn well. And I think it's going to create your wide receiver duo of the future for sure. And this one, y'all better have the consensus here. Y'all should know better than to pass up on Tyler Linderbaum here at the top of the second round. This is a steal, y'all. This is a steal. Best center in the class, all pro type of guy, insane athlete. This man did wrestling, he did baseball, he did shot put, he did something else as well. I don't remember, but he's a freak athlete, man. He is a freak athlete. He was a former defensive tackle when he came to Iowa. That's what it was. He started on the D-line. And so you see that nastiness on the offensive line too. And so he pairs that freak athleticism with the nastiness of a defensive tackle. And you got yourself a fun-ass center, man. And that's what we need. That's what we need. We need that mix of athleticism and nasty. We don't got either right now on our O-line. Not consistently enough. So let's see what y'all gonna say about this one. Easy bomb of Linder. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Linder bomb. Hi, I'm new. Tyler. Hi, Shock. How you doing? Welcome to the channel. Hope you enjoy. We're doing a live mock draft right now where y'all give y'all's input. And so we going with Tyler Linderbaum out of Iowa. Let's go. Let's recap our picks real quick. We gave ourselves 2 extra ones in the first round regarding this Deshaun Watson trade. Took Kyle Hamilton at 2. He can play safety for you, either safety spots. Whether you're a fan of Justin Reed or not, whether you want to keep him or not, Kyle Hamilton can do anything. Either safety spot. He can play some dime linebacker for you. He can play some nickel corner for you. He's even lined up at outside cornerback for Notre Dame. So he's a chess piece for sure. Malik Willis, y'all know him by now. Human highlight reel. Lamar Jackson walked, so Malik Willis can run, y'all. Jahan Dotson, Brandon Cook's clone, Tyler Linderbaum. I don't even know who to compare him to. Like Jason Kelsey. That's the type of guy that Tyler Linderbaum can be. Pro Bowl / All Pro for basically his entire career. He's that type of talent. So I like him a lot. At 38 now, our second round pick, and I believe our last one of this draft. Oh no, we have Washington's. For the content, y'all. For the content, we're saying we got Washington's first and second somehow out of this. For the content. Maybe the Dolphins give us fewer 2023 picks. Maybe that's what ends up transpiring. But here, we took Devin Lloyd last time, so I would love to go Nakobe Dean this time. He gives you a blitzing linebacker who's a dog in the run game, super physical. I love him, and he has flashes of instincts in zone coverage. There's something there, and he's athletic enough to be good in that sense, but he needs some more polishing. I would like Kingsley Enagbare. First of all, top tier name, Kingsley. And I believe PFF grades him as having the best pressure rate in all of college. That's above Kayvon Thibodeau. That's above Aiden Hutchinson. So he hasn't been able to finish these sacks that well, but he has had higher pressure rates. So he would definitely be an interesting name for me. I think some guys who would also interest me at the top of the second would probably be Zion Johnson. Again, he's a guard prospect. Titus Howard and Max Sharpen haven't looked good at guard. I hate to say it, but they haven't. So that could always work. But if you're gonna go guard, I'll go Ikwonu there. So I guess my top 3 to give to y'all, and y'all make the decision. You know, Ikem Ikwonu, Nakobe Dean, and Kingsley Enagbare. Do you want the physical dog blitzing linebacker in Dean? Do you want the physical guard in Ikwonu? Who do you think of for that type of guard? Think of Quentin Nelson's play style, but not as athletic as Quentin Nelson. But that like mauling mentality, you know? Or do you want the raw but athletic pass rusher who can complement John Grenard? What do y'all want to do? What do y'all want to do? Dean. Let's go. Okay, I'm a big fan of Dean. Let's go. Nakobe Dean. He is, that George defense gets a lot of love for how elite they are. They're the best defense in the nation. I wrote about them even. And Dean is the quarterback for that defense. He's that Mike. So he's making the calls. He's moving guys around too. And I think we do need that type of guy of the future. So get him in the system now. Have him learn. And goddamn, we got after 2 picks, we're back on the board. So we can get one of those other 2 guys I was just talking up in Ekwonu, add him to Linderbaum, would be make for a very interesting offensive line, or go with defensive line. We haven't gotten an edge defender yet. We've addressed safety and linebacker in terms of the defense. So I kind of do want to lean towards defense here and get Kingsley. Is there a corner available? Doesn't look like it. Looks like this is the safeties area. Let's see. Let's see the best corner on the board. Let's see if there's someone I like more than TDN does. I do like McCreary, but top of the second, I got to see more of him on that. I'm not sold on that, but we could go with the best cornerback available. It would be a bit of a reach, according to TDN, taking him at 65 when we're picking at 40. So my pick would be Enigbare, Kingsley. Let's see what y'all want to do. Smith, you want to double up on linebackers, Ryan? You want to double up on linebackers. Brandon Smith. When I watched Brandon Smith, and I think I've only seen one game of him so far, and it was from last year too, so big context for what I'm about to say to him about him, is that he doesn't know how to play linebacker. He doesn't know how to play linebacker. The instincts are off. He's constantly false stepping, putting himself out of position. Kind of reminds me of Jalen Smith. And so he's a project to me. And if I trusted our defensive coordinator and our linebacker coach, sure, go for him. But he's not as polished as a guy like Nakobe Dean or Devin Lloyd. And so that's why I'm a little bit more sussed out on Brandon Smith. Tyreek Smith. You weren't even talking about Brandon Smith. My bad. We need a Diggs type player for corner. We need more O-line. Let's go O-line, y'all. Let's go O-line. Take the best player available. Ike Ekwonu. If you guys search up his name on Twitter, you will find some nasty pancake. You know what? Matter of fact, I'll do it. Ikem Ekwonu. If you're a big-time PFF guy, he's graded the best run blocking offensive tackle. So he does play left tackle for the NC State, but all of draft people kind of project him to go play guard because he's not really a tackle. But here he is here on the edge. Pass pro. I mean, he's already looking good pass pro for a tackle. So imagine him at a guard there. He's a massive dude. Look at this dude. Dane Brugler's the GOAT in terms of scouting. He says he's one of the top 10 best prospects I've studied this year. So, and he thinks he's a tackle. He thinks he can do it. So I think having that versatility of being able to play both is crazy. He's my starting guard. So yeah, some people like him at guard. Some people like him at tackle. I think he's here, this tackle. Pulling out. Boom, getting in space. Mauling this dude out of the way. Mauling a second guy. Boom. Get out the way. He blocks pissed off for sure. For sure. Okay, quality's ass there. Can't you do videos? Oh, there we go. Hello? Hello, Wi-Fi. Please work. Oh, there we go. Look at this dude. Okay, let me pause it for y'all. Left tackle, so left to center. Left guard, left tackle. So look at the second guy off the line of scrimmage. Pushes the first guy at the first level. Boom, into the ground. The pancake, man. That's what I'm talking about. And that's why Ekwonu is a great guy to get. He brings that nasty. You want to play him left tackle? You want to play him left guard? It don't matter. It don't matter. So this was our second mock draft. This is when we were saying that we managed to swindle a first and a second round pick out of the Washington football team. Swindle them. I don't see this happening per se, but it's for the content. It's for the content. So with three first round picks, we go Kyle Hamilton, Malik Willis, and Jahan Dotson. I love that a lot. Pairing Malik Willis and Jahan Dotson together is going to be huge. Huge, because Malik Willis likes to go deep, and he's got good touch on it. So pairing those together, I like it. You get Linderbaum to give them the pass protection and help out to fuel this better run game. Him and Ekwonu are definitely going to be huge in terms of turning around our running game and giving us that identity that we want. And setting up blocks for Malik Willis. Hopefully we can use him as a running threat because you guys know how crazy he is in that sense. And then Nakobe Dean, man. And then Nakobe Dean. Y'all know I love Nakobe Dean. Is that what it's called? Pro Football Network? I don't know. NFL Draft Bible Mock Draft Simulator. Let's finally use the company that I work for and use their thing. Where did their mock draft simulator go? Well, this is annoying. I want more mock drafts. Please inject the mock drafts into my veins. Huh. Alright, we're just gonna try random ones. Pro Football Network. Boom. 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 Y'all wanna go 3 rounds? Y'all wanna go 3 rounds? It came to my mind that Grenard is like a baby Merciless or could be potential better. That was the player comp I have for him come out of college. Whitney Merciless. Because he's not like an elite freak athlete like a Devion Clowney, but he's more of a technician. That's how he likes to win. And he's going to not be your Batman. He's not going to be your J.J. Watt, but he'll be a great Robin at his ceiling. I believe in that. And he can, in his best seasons, can have a few double-digit sack seasons. Maybe 2 or 3, maybe 4. But for the most part, he'll be a steady, 5 to 8 type of sacks. That's where I see Grenard. And so that's why I would love to go get Kayvon Thibodeau. Would love to go get Aiden Hutchinson to go give him the Batman to his Robin. 3, please. All right, let's do it. Let's do 3. I was teasing y'all with 2 at first, but we doing 3 now. Let's go. All right, PFN got us picking at 4. We already got a trade going on. I don't like that. That's falling way too far down. I want to stay at 4 because Malik Willis went at 1. So the Eagles luck the hell out and take Kayvon. The Jags do Jag type of things and reach on Drake Jackson. Fuck y'all Broncos. I'm good. That's way too far back as well. This is 22. No, sir. But at this position, at 4, there's a lot of guys I like and I would take. So I would take Evan Neal. I would take Kyle Hamilton. I would take Aiden Hutchinson, which doesn't even seem to be on their board. What are they doing? I don't know. So I'm going to try and trade back maybe to the Eagles, but I'm going to try and do the Jets or the Patriots first. Let's try the Patriots. Because there's like 4 guys I would love. So if I can move back 3 spots, we're chilling. Let's try and get that, maybe that. Alright, fuck you, Bill Belichick. Fuck you. Damn. Y'all really ain't trying to trade. Is it even worth it then if I only get this in a second? I don't think it is. Okay, let's try and go further back. Let's try and go to the Eagles. Let's see what y'all... Oh, my bad, y'all. My bad. My bad. So what I was trying to do was trade with the Patriots, but they weren't having it. So I'm going to try and trade with the Eagles at 8. If I can ever find them. Here they are. Eagles, let's go 4 for 8. And 39. And then like 75 as well. Let's try that. Damn, they really ain't trying to trade up. Alright, we might just have to sit here. Trade back, Nick and rebuild through the draft. That's what I'm trying to do, man. That is what I'm trying to do. But I don't want to go too far back. I don't want to miss out on the blue chip guys like Neal, Hamilton, Stingley, and Hutchinson. How low they have Hutchinson? They have Hutchinson at 19? What is PFN doing? Alright. I'm going to just sit here and I'm going to do the one move that we haven't done so far. And I'm going to take Evan Neal. But why can't I draft him? Do I do this? That's how I do it. I'm going to take Evan Neal. We've done Hamilton. We've done Hutchinson. Now this time we do Evan Neal. Absolute freak of an athlete. Absolute freak. You guys should see the things that he can do. He can play left tackle. He can play right tackle. He's played guard for Alabama too. So let's say we trade Laramie Tunsil. Let's say we get a first-round pick for him. Now you go plug in Neal at left tackle. He's your left tackle of the future. And he's on a rookie contract. A lot better value there. I like this trade. I don't mind this trade. Matt Corral just went, so I think I'm going to reject this and probably just go take Malik Willis right now at 11. Oh, should we just do this? Let's do this. Let's get that extra second next year. That's a good trade. So Kalyer, Elam went. Nah, that's too far. 31, nah, it's too far. 27 is too far as well. So send that 12. We could go Aiden Hutchinson. We could go... Oh, I forgot Malik Willis went number 1. I was not expecting that. In terms of quarterbacks, I would not take Sam Howell or Spencer Rattler in the first round. I'm close on saying Carson Strong I would take him, but I'm not sure because he's not that athletic. He's more of a pocket guy. And that just already limits your ceiling. So I don't think quarterback is the answer as of right now. I think I would probably go Hutchinson. He'd be my best player available. What do you guys want to do? I do like Leal. I do like Garrett Wilson. I was just watching him today. He reminds me of like DJ Moore, Justin Jefferson, that type. We have 12 and we have 13 here between Washington and the Dolphins. Ahmad Gardner would be a very good option as well. I would be fine with that. Did Andrew Booth go already? Damn, Andrew Booth went. Andrew Booth was my cornerback 1. Yeah, that's right. Andrew Booth, my cornerback 1 over Derek Stingley. Call me crazy. I don't really care. I think he's better. So yeah, I'll probably go Hutchinson. What do y'all want to do? Willis is really that guy. Boy, Stingley's my guy. I do like Stingley. Don't get me wrong. I do like him, but he ain't my cornerback 1. Wait for Ritter. Okay, I could get Ritter in the second. Get the Wolverine. Yeah. Rattler gonna play 1 more year. He lost his job this year. Hey, Rattler in 2023. When he irons out his kinks and realizes that he actually needs to put the work in and improve. This would be a dream scenario right here for me. Aiden Hutchinson and Evan Neal. That is the best offensive lineman in the draft and the second best defensive lineman in the draft. So that's a great way to go build the foundation of your team right there. This is an interesting trade. I don't want to go all the way down to 30. I want to go into like the 20s. I do want to trade out of this pick. But I don't want to go that far back. I don't mind this one. 13 and 99 for 22 and 55. And we get the future second. So I think I'm going to do that. Go down to 22. I'm not trading no more though. Not trading no more. I want to stay in the first round. Ty Lindenbaum's still there. What is this? Amon Gardner's still there. I might go with Gardner. Might go with the Sauce. Who else is there? Who else would I consider? Nah, that's it. Jordan Davis, they got at 51. They got Ritter at 55. PFN. What you doing? So we could go double up on offensive line. Go Neal at left tackle, Linderbaum at center. That would be huge. Or we go Gardner. We haven't addressed the secondary yet. We've gone Evan Neal, and we've gone Aiden Hutchinson. So should we address the secondary now and go with Gardner? Let's see. Leal. Is Leal still there? Am I blind? Oh, you're probably talking about the previous pick. Stingley's a broken foot. Do it. Have we talked about the Deshaun trade stuff? Missed beginning of the stream. Yeah, I talked about it a little bit. I was basically just praising Mark Berman and Aaron Wilson and talking about, since they talking about it and it getting close, it's legit close. It's legit close. Best tackle and center sounds good to me. Gotta do something at corner. Oof. What's up, fellas? What's up, Jason? How you doing? I'm torn. Best tackle and best center? Or best... second best corner? Third best corner? A top 3 corner in this class. And that's Usually not that good of a compliment, but in this class, it's still a very good compliment. He's still a perennial Pro Bowl type of guy. So what y'all want to do? Corner or center? Thanks, broski. Smash the like, chat. Appreciate it as always, beige. Corner. All right, Jason decides it. Let's do corner. Let's do corner. Ahmad Gardner it is. Those are our 3 first-round picks. Oh, Tyler Linderbaum went 2 picks before us. Nah, I'm gonna stay at 35 because that's a high second. And the Tennessee second and Cincinnati second, we don't know where those are gonna land in 2023 yet. 35th pick is basically a first rounder. So I'm good on that. Definitely not going all the way down to 62. Carson Strong. I don't mind Carson Strong or Kenny Pickett in the second. I don't know if I want him this high in the second. I wouldn't mind doubling up at corner. Ooh, or going Lecitus Smith. He could be the guard that we need. But I'm trying to make our offensive line more athletic. They are so damn slow. So I don't think I want to go with Lecitus Smith. Because he wants slow MF. Do we go cornerback here? Do we find or quarterback here? Sorry. Do we get Strong or Pickett? We could just go Charles Cross and have our right tackle of the future and have our 2 tackles set. That would be something because this team never want to send Titus Howard to right tackle for some damn reason. They gonna end up losing him in free agency. Ooh, John Mechie would be interesting as a wide receiver. You guys know I like Devin Lloyd. Ooh, I know the pick here actually, y'all. This pick's gotta be Jordan Davis. I think he's gotta be the pick. No, we have Roy Lopez. We don't need Jordan Davis. Roy Lopez been playing ball. I love Jordan Davis, but I won't do it. As much as I like him. Desmond Ridder? Desmond Ridder's still there. Y'all like him more than Carson Strong? I don't. I don't like him more than Kenny Pickett either, but I know a lot of people like Desmond Ridder in this chat. Linderbaum is generational. Yes, he is. Is trading Tunsil realistic? Anything's realistic. Nick is going through a rebuild where he's trading the franchise quarterback. And so I think anyone is on the table, and it should be for the right price. I don't think anyone should be untouchable. Not even the rookies. You give me a second-round pick for Davis Mills, I'm pulling the trigger. You give me a first-round pick for Nico Collins, I'm going to think about it, for sure. Negative on any of those quarterbacks, wait until next year at this point. I hear you. At this pick, can't go wrong with those 2 quarterbacks. Hey, I'm sorry, Cody, you got outnumbered. Jason and Jim both want a quarterback, and we're going with Pickett. I like Pickett because he is a good combination of high floor, high ceiling. And I say that because Kenny Pickett is a mobile guy. So that gives him, that athleticism to make those plays out of structure. He's got great arm talent. Not elite, not Josh Allen. I probably wouldn't even say it's as good as Malik Willis, but it's good enough. I think it's probably in between Deshaun Watson and Davis Mills. That's where I would say, is good enough. And then he also has the high floor because he's super experienced. He's a super senior. And so he's come back for his 5th year. And he started over 40 games for Pitt. So he has that mental edge that none of these other rookie quarterbacks we're watching this year have. So I like Kenny Pickett, man. Pick 37 for 49. A future second? That's not bad. But it's KC, so that future second is probably a 3rd. I'm good. I like this one, though. Just go back to 45 and get a 4th. I'll take that. 42. Nah. Alright, let's stay here. And at this point, I kind of want to go John Mechie, but I also low-key like Jameson Williams more than John Mechie. He's the other Alabama wide receiver. He's taller than Mechie. He's faster than Mechie. He's more dynamic after the catch than Mechie. So I ain't going to go Mechie. But I will probably go Devin Lloyd. Get that cover linebacker. I know we've drafted him before, and I didn't want to do that. But you know what? Let's get Tyreek Smith. Wait, where's the Dolphins pick? They're at 45. Okay, I'm at 42. I'll take someone a bit higher then. Let's take... Ooh, this is tough. Okay, so we took Gardner. I wish we could see where my picks were. But we took Evan Neal, so we got left tackle good. We took Aiden Hutchinson, so we got pass rusher good. We took Ahmad Gardner, so we got cornerback good. And then we took Kenny Pickett, so we got quarterback good. So linebacker, interior offensive line. Ed Ingram could be the guard, but I would probably go Devin Lloyd over him. He's a better player. Oh, we can get a first-round pick from Carolina for a second? And we swap fourths. Why are we out here fleecing Carolina? What are they doing? Has a team ever traded their first-round pick for a second-round pick? And a fourth-round pick that's only 2 slots higher? Easy. Nah, I'm good. I just got an extra first-rounder. GM thoughts out here. Alrighty. We took Devin Lloyd, so I'm not going to go Dean as much as I'd like him. We could go with a guard like Zion Johnson. I've said his name a lot today. He's good for a zone scheme, which I think we should try and transition to. He would work well with Evan Neal. I might go there, man. Jahan Dawson's still here? Never mind. That's why I can't with these weird-ass boards. Oh, God. I gotta go. I got 15 seconds on my timer. I'm going to speed through this. Reject. Who we taking? Tyron Williams? Nah. Jared Patterson? Nah. Adam Anderson? Maybe. Zion Johnson. There we go. Take the guard. Go. Reject. Ah! Okay, I gotta end the stream, y'all. But we gonna take another corner. I want another corner. Best corner available. There's another... Oh, I thought that was Stephon Gilmore. Darion Kendrick. Let's go. Oh, we got another pick. What the hell? How many picks we got? Okay. I'm panicking. Running back. I'm gonna get out of this third round. Alright, peace, y'all. Alright. Hope you guys enjoyed the stream. I gotta go. What safeties are there? I'm sorry, Jason. Gonna need a running back at some point. Hey, I got Kenneth Walker. We good. Texans will be at UNT game to scout Willis again. Let's go. Can't wait for that. Ole Miss versus Liberty. Gonna be a great game. Hope you guys enjoyed. Hit the like button. Subscribe. All that good stuff. Have a good weekend. I hope we enjoy the Cardinals game. I'll be back for a post-game stream. Take care, y'all. Peace.